Hey guys, and welcome to my very first book haul, and this is a big one. My Goodreads is apparently telling me that I have 66 unread books. So really, this book haul is also a unread books haul. The majority of these books I have collected since starting probably back in November of last year. I just keep buying more and more books, and even ones from last year I haven't even got to yet. The reason why I don't do book hauls on this channel is because I don't really buy too many books a month, and even if I do buy quite a few books a month, the thing is, that's just one more video I gotta film when I could be doing another type of video that I really want to be doing. Basically, all these books, like I said, probably starting since November of 2012, this is what has built up. And like I said, my Goodreads says I have 66 books, so let's get going. The first pile of books I'm going to start with are some books that I won through giveaways off of Goodreads. The Almond Tree by Michelle Cohen-Curassante, Longborn by Joe Baker, A Most Dangerous Deception by Sarah Zettel. I don't even think this is the title anymore, because this is an ARC copy. I believe the title now is just called Palace of Spies. Under the Black Ensign by L. Ron Hubbard. And a book that I don't physically have with me. Someone sent me a PDF file of it. I'll put a picture right here so you can see the cover. The book is called Codename Chimera by J.K. Percy. Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Search Part 2. I have already read The Search Part 1, and The Search Part 3 I think is coming out relatively soonish. But right now I just have The Search Part 2 that I have not read yet. I have a box set of William Joyce's Rise of the Guardians trilogy. I don't feel like taking them out of the little box, because it's kind of hard to get them in and out, but I have all three of these, which I'm excited to read. I'm probably going to read these in time so that I can do a review of them, around Christmas. So that's it for all of the giveaways that I have to read. So now the next batch of books is going to be just stuff that I personally bought for my own reading. Divergent by Veronica Roth. I am going to really try and read this before the movie comes out. A Game of Thrones and Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. I really want to read these. I'm going to try and read these before the next season of Game of Thrones starts, and I also really want to try and get to book 3, so that way I can get all 3 of those done. I love historical fiction, if you guys haven't already guessed, and I have already read Paulina Simon's The Bronze Horseman, and the fool that I am, I have yet to finish the series, but I did find a prequel to The Bronze Horseman called Children of Liberty. And then I also intend on reading Tatiana and Alexander and The Summer Garden sometime soon. Titanic Voices by Hannah Holman. The Ghost Girl Trilogy by Tanya Hurley. The Lady of the Rivers by Philippa Gregory. I am absolutely dying to read this, especially after I saw the mini-series of The White Queen. I also really need to get The Kingmaker's Daughter. Agent 6 by Tom Rob Smith, which is the 3rd book in the Child 44 series. Books 2 and 3 of the Kane Chronicles, The Throne of Fire, and The Serpent's Shadow. Rival to the Queen by Carolee Erickson. And as much as I love the Mortal Instruments series, I have yet to read book 4, City of Fallen Angels. And I haven't bought the 6th book yet either. What's that one called? I believe it's called City of Heavenly Fire. The next 2 books I actually bought books 1 and 4 of the series because I was able to find them for a good bargain price at a used bookstore. They are part of the Parasol Protectorate series. I have Soulless and Heartless, and they're like Victorian steampunk books, I believe. Dissolution by C.J. Sampson, which is the 1st book in the Matthew Shardlake series. And I have read another book in this series. I believe it was either book 3 or 4, so I went back and I got the 1st book for a good bargain price. The Boleyn Wife by Brandy Purdy. The Scarlet Contessa by Jean Kalogridis. The Queen's Secret by Jean Plady. Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I've seen a lot of stuff about this on BookTube. The next 2 books that I have are part of the Hangman's Daughter series. I have The Hangman's Daughter and The Dark Monk, and they are both by Oliver. I cannot pronounce his name. It's spelled Potzsch. Potzsch. There's an umlaut over the O, so I have a feeling it's pronounced a weird way. If anyone knows how to pronounce this author's name, please tell me in the comments. The Mists of Avalon by Marion Zimmer Bradley. I got this for such a great discount price. This book is like $30-some. I got it for like under 10. Life of Pi by Yann Martel. I saw the movie, I loved it, I cannot wait to read this book. I got this little cheap book, it was like $4. It's The Tales of Norse Mythology. I figured I'd get it since I'm really in love with Norse mythology at the moment. And finally, I have bought The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. My only problem, I need to sit down and read it one day. One of my favorite historical periods is the Salem Witchcraft Trials, and I found 2 books that have something to do with witches and the Salem Witchcraft Trials. The first book, The Physic Book of Deliverance Dane by Catherine Howe, and the second book, The Heretic's Daughter by Kathleen Kent. Eon by Alison Goodman, V for Vendetta by Alan Moore, and I have all of the Death Note mangas, which are actually my sister's, which I really want to read really badly. I saw the 2 movies and the anime series, so I'm excited to finally read these in the future. Jane Slayer by Sherry Browning Irwin, which is basically Jane Eyre, but she is, I guess, a vampire slayer. Another Jane Eyre related book that I got is Death of a Schoolgirl. It says it's part of the Jane Eyre Chronicles, and it's by Joanna Campbell Slan. Lucrezia Borgia by Sarah Bradford. Elizabeth I by Margaret George. This book is huge, but I got it for like $5. And I also have a companion guide to The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey, Within the Hollow Crown by Margaret Campbell Barnes. The next book I have heard so many good things about through BookTube, so I was able to get this book for a great bargain price. It is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. The House of Velvet and Glass by Catherine Howe. Blood and Beauty by Sarah Dunant. The Malice of Fortune by Michael Enos. And last, Wither by Lauren DeStefano. So that is it for all 66 of those books. So basically, I want to get feedback from you guys, my subscribers. Which of these books have you guys read? Which ones did you love? Which ones did you hate? Are there any that you yourself want to get in the future? Also, any of these books, do you want to see me do a review for them? So that's it for this book haul, aka Unread Books. Now I have to go shelve all of these books. I am not looking forward to reshelving them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.